Hi there friends, Debbie with Debbie Gets Crafty here today, and I'm doing another WIP and Chat on our tulip picture. This is our 20 by 20 picture. It looks like stained glass of some beautiful tulips, and I wanted to get started and work on some more with you today. So let's go ahead and get cracking. I'm going to remove the protective covering. There we go. Set that aside. And I have my colors out right here, and I have a little piece of the lifting paper, the protective paper, so I can put my hand on the picture. And let's go ahead and zoom in, and we'll work on, let's see here, I think we'll work on the letter J today, okay, and that's a yellowish color. So I'm going to put my little release paper right here because I don't need anything like my hand getting caught. And the letter J, friends, is going to be 3855. So the letter J, let me go through here, look for my letter J. Here we go. All right, and that's a pretty yellow. So we'll pour some into our small white boat. And get started. There we go. All right. And how are you, my friends, today? I hope you're doing well. Any chance I get to spend some time with my friends here, it's a win in my book. All right. So what we'll do is go ahead and get started. Now, those of you who have seen a few of these WIPs and Chats before, whoop, that one fell over, know that I'm working on a flat surface. I normally have my picture tilted up on a stand with a light pad. My light pad is currently being used for my yin and yang that I'm working on with my husband. Let me just do something real quick. So yes, we're working on our yin and yangs together, and we're currently using our light pads for that. So I don't have, and I have a larger light pad, but that's currently being used for another project as well. And that's okay. We will get by. But what I'm going to do right now, because I saw that it was going to lift off the desk, I'm going to just put a little piece of masking tape underneath my canvas. There we go, and just stick the canvas to the desk, and that should help a little bit. I don't know, maybe not, but we'll give it a shot, right? Okay, there we go. Getting back to our regularly scheduled diamond painting. So anyway, I don't have a light pad to use this on, and I don't have, since I don't have a light pad, I don't have a stand to put it on either. And so I am working at a bit, no, that didn't work. Well, let's try something else. I'm nothing if I'm not flexible. We'll go ahead, tear this in two, and just stick it right to the desk. How's that? There we go. Perfect. Listen, I never claimed to be perfect, and I am about as low budget, and there we go. Easy peasy as they get. All right. So yes, since I don't have a light pad to use, I'm letting this set flat on my table. So if the drills look like they're not sitting right, I will go back when I have a chance and make sure that they are straight. Yeah, we have here. That one's got to come down a little. That one, let's see here. Something isn't looking right here, so we'll put that one down here. That one's got to come down a little bit. Okay. See, this is the thing. This is the thing, my friends. Gotta move that down a little bit more. There It'll get there, I promise. There we go. It's looking a little bit better. I'm not worried about it, to be honest with you. It's going to be what it's going to be. Maybe I should invest in one of those Dollar Tree light pads. We got one for my husband. It seems to work out really well. So maybe I'll get an extra to have when my other two are being used. There we go. Again, we're filling in the letter J, which is that pretty buttery yellow. There we go. And I'm giving myself about a half an hour to visit with you and do this WIP Chat. So if we happen to finish one color, we'll move on to another. But I want to try to fill in all the J. We've been knocking out each color in its entirety. I call that, every time I finish a color on a painting, once I put the last drill down on that particular color, I call it, I retire that color. So we've retired a couple of colors already. The white that's in the background, I did that before we even started our WIPs and Chats for this particular picture. And then we retired that pretty light pink, and then there's a darker pink, if you remember from our first WIP and Chat. I don't know if I've done all of that. I think that's the case, so I think we need to continue on with that one. That's a pretty dark color though, so I don't know if you would be able to see it. I'm trying to work with lighter colors so you can see them. There we go. Oh, and my, you know it's a comedy of errors with Debbie because my glue dot came out, which you'll see that happen quite a bit because my glue dot in this pen is not behaving itself. It wouldn't be a Debbie Gets Crafty video without some kind of a mishap. But you know what? I'm perfectly imperfect. And hopefully that doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother me. I embrace it. I embrace it. I always tell people, I would love to shake the hand of a perfect person in this world. And you know what? My little hand is ice cold because I have not yet met that perfect person. Because none of us are perfect. We're all perfectly imperfect. Embrace it, my friends. Embrace your crazy, embrace your weird, embrace your imperfectly imperfect self. There we go. And that's coming along nicely, filling in the J. There we go. And again, I'm sorry for the, you may hear my computer fan in the background. I have my computer on right now. I've actually filmed a couple of videos today so far, and I wanted to get another WIP and Chat out of this particular picture as well. I have some unbaggings to do coming up. I'm still working on my Snow White stickers. I will be working on, I will have finished my summer garden picture with the hydrangeas and the candles and the lightning bugs, or fireflies some people call them, and I will have started my cowboy boots and sunflowers picture. I got that one from Temu, just like this picture I got from Temu. And let's see what else is going on. Really not much. We are really in the throes of that summer weather here in Middle Tennessee. How's the weather where you are? I hope everybody is safe and okay with the weather. It can be a very dangerous time of year with the heat. So please, friends, please take care of yourselves. Watch out for signs of distress in yourself, in your friends and family, and in your animals as well. If you let your animals out, please watch for signs of distress with them as well, because they don't have a voice to tell you they don't feel good or something's going on from the heat. So you have to see the signs. So please pay attention to the signs for yourself and again for your fur babies. Other than that, and speaking of fur babies, Bodo is doing great, getting bigger every day. Sassy little man that he is. He is just about fully recovered from his surgery. He was neutered a couple weeks ago. And so he is doing great. Growing like a weed. So full of energy. He's got enough energy to power a small town. All right, let's take one more peek here. I think we're all done with our J's. We are. Excellent. So we can retire that color. Oh, no, hang on. Just a second here. We have a few little stragglers down here. Just barely in frame, but we'll get them. If you can't see them, trust me, they're there. See, my little glue dot keeps popping out. There we go. That's okay. We'll just pop her right back in. No big deal. Oh, there it is again. There we go. There we are. Okay, and I think we are officially done with the J's. We are, so now I will put them back. And I noticed I have a couple of the I's. I is the solid white color, that pure white color. I see that I had a couple of them hanging out in the middle of the flowers, so I'm going to go ahead and just put a few of the whites in my purple boat that I have. Sometimes I use the purple boat because it's a darker color, and sometimes a color like the white on the white boat, I can't tell if they're right side up or upside down or sideways, or I don't know. So I always keep a light colored boat and a dark colored boat so I can use them accordingly. It just makes it easier for me. All right, so I think we're good with that. Excellent. I think we're going to move on to the color F. F like Frank. F like Francis. F like fun. Yeah. I'm sure you can come up with a few more words to associate with that. And this is a pretty grayish color, gray blue, almost like a light slate. And we'll put some in our white boat. It's a little boat, so I like that. And we do have some around the edge here and in the flowers. So I'm going to start in the middle in the flowers first and then work our way around on the outer side. Okay, here we go. I'm just winging it. I mean, I usually do like start in one corner and I do a section and everything, but since this painting is so small, I figured, you know what, we're just going to fill in each color in its entirety until I retire each color, just to do something different. The painting is small enough, so I figured why not. If it was a bigger painting, then I would probably work in sections, but we're winging it this time. Like I said, I'm nothing if I'm not flexible and adjustable. These days with my legs and knees, I'm a little less adjustable, but that's a different story for a different time. Anywho, there we go. Put that back in my pen. Come on, there we go. And continuing onward. I hope you're enjoying this little series. Let's see, let's put you right there. I hope you're enjoying this little series of the tulip WIP chats. Come on. There we go. I know I am. I'm enjoying bringing them to you, and I hope you're liking the WIPs and chats of the stickers, the Cinderella stickers. Those I'm really enjoying as well. And they go together really quick. You know, I can do a WIP and chat for one of those stickers in about a half an hour, which I like a half an hour for a WIP and chat. Sometimes I go over, that is true, but I like to try to keep it at a half an hour. I think that's a good time. I think sometimes, you know, folks might get a little bored if it goes longer than that. But I mean, people do it, you know, they do longer WIPs and chats all the time, and I enjoy them. But sometimes, you know, just something quick, just to say hi and show you what we're working on, I think that works out well too. Just in case you don't have a whole lot of time to devote to supporting somebody's channel on YouTube, you can devote a little bit of time, which is always appreciated. I'm sure any YouTube creator out there, and I'm going to start working on the outer edge now. I'm sure any YouTube creator out there, myself included, we sure do appreciate you and your support of our channels. It's a labor of love, my friends. It is a labor of love, and it's one that if you're a YouTube creator, you take that on willingly to the best of your ability. I know myself, I never thought I would have the courage to do this, and it was my twin sister Judy. She has a channel as well, All Fired Up Crafting Lounge. She actually said that she was going to do a YouTube channel, and I never thought she would do it, but she did, and she's good at it, and she has some great content. And I thought, you know what? If my twin can do it, I can do it too. So I talked to her about it. She was fully supportive of it. Told me what I needed to do, how to get started, and away we go. Over a year later, I'm still here. Alright, and I'm going to move this down just a little tiny bit because we are getting to the... There we go. Getting up into this section right here. Put my little masking tape down. It actually, that's not working out too bad. And then once I'm done, I'll just take these little tabs of masking tape and throw them away. The masking tape is cheap enough. That's the thing, friends, I am frugal. I mean, I am so cheap, I squeak when I walk. And the masking tape is really, really not that expensive. I use it as my washi tape. As well. I'll tape my painting, my canvas right to my light pad using masking tape. Because why not? There we go. I'm just going around and putting them wherever I find the letter F. You're probably at home saying, you missed one, you missed one. Well, we'll eventually get it. The closer I get to being done with the picture, I'll find whatever little stray spots I missed, and we'll fill them in accordingly. That's what I do with big canvases too. I start with a color. I'll take a section, and I'll start with a color that's the most prominent in that section, that's got the most to put down. I'll put that color down first, and then I'll go and look for the next largest section of colors in that particular section, and I'll put that down, and then I work my way down to the smallest amount on that section. And for me, it just works out to be easier because it's easier for me to find the smaller colors when the bigger colors are all filled in. I know that might not make sense to you, but it makes sense to me, and it really works out well. Okay, and there. And I'm almost off. So we're going to move this back up. See, I can never make up my mind where I want to be. There we go. Because we're going to take this cover off and work down on the lower portions. We have a few more minutes before my half hour is up. So we'll go ahead and continue onward with the letter F. Working our way down and around. I may just stay on long enough to fill in and retire that color, which there's not much more to do. Let's see. But like I said, you know, that's if I do a bigger canvas. That's how I do it. I'll take the biggest section of colors and work on that and work my way down. On this particular canvas, since it's so small, there we go. Since it's so small, really doesn't matter. And right now, I'm trying to work on the lighter colors with you since I don't have a light pad available. But hey, if there's anybody out there who wants to send me a light pad to review, I'm all in. I'd be happy to. Shameless plug, I know. But what are you going to do? Sometimes it doesn't hurt to ask. Doesn't hurt to put it out there. You never know. Put it out in this world. All right, we are motoring right along. Getting this color taken care of. There you go. Just checking to see if I have any of the letter F. Yep, I do. I have a small section up in there. So we'll take care of that while we have it up. Here we go. I see a couple up here. I see you, my friends. I see you. Sometimes you gotta talk to them. Then they'll behave themselves. There we go. Got you right there. And don't worry, we're gonna fill in your family too. Bring in your mom, your dad, your brother, your cousin, your sister. We're all gonna fill in right here. There we go. All right, just checking to make sure I have no more F, the letter F on the inside. So we'll continue with the outside again. Like I said, this is going to run a little bit over the half-hour mark because I want to finish this particular color today with you. Because I am having a lot of fun. And I have a little bit of time before I go to work to spend with you. And honestly, having that time to spend with you before I go to work means the world to me. It helps put me in the right frame of mind to tackle my day. So, let's see here. Okay. Moving right along. This picture is coming along really nicely. I'm really happy with it. Yikes. Be even more happy if I get the drill straight. There we go. And got a couple in here. I know it's a pain in the neck to watch me have to put my glue dot back in. It doesn't bother me though. I just do it and move on. There we go. Continuing onward and literally upward. We're working our way up. And move that one over a little bit. Just need to put a few more drills down. Actually, let me see, I might have just enough right here in my little boat. Let's take a look. There's one. Oh, now this glue dot's going to just be a real royal pain in the tuchus. Another one. And let's see here. I may have a couple left over in this boat. Just checking to see, have I left anybody out? No, I think we got all of the letter F. Hey, and we had 2 to spare. Well, now that's almost a perfect pour. I'll take it. And we'll pour this back in. There we go. Friends, that's going to be enough for today. It is just about that 30-minute mark. So we made a little bit of progress today on our tulips, our 20 by 20 tulips that we got from Temu. We got some of the outside done with that grayish slate color. We filled in some pretty yellow with that letter J. That's coming along nice. I think next time we might work on some more of the light, and we have some of the light blue done in the background, so we might work on some more of the U, which is a darker yellow. But it's coming along really nice. Well, my friends, that about does it for today. And so I will not work on this again until I see you again. And I just want to say thank you so much. Let's go ahead and pull you back. There you go. Thank you so much for joining in today and sharing a little while with me while I worked on this painting. Thank you, if you are a current subscriber, for your continued support. If you've not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Please hit that bell notification. You will be notified each and every time I place a video online. Hit that thumbs up. Friends, it does help the algorithm here on YouTube. And we, even us little fishes in this big crafting pond need your support, and we appreciate it. And please, friends, remember, take care of yourselves. Please be kind to one another. Watch out for your friends, your family, and please be the voice for all those animals because they don't have a voice. Watch yourselves. Take care of yourselves in this heat. Watch the signs of distress. Until I see you all again, God bless, my friends. Goodbye.